Happy Sunday, everyone, and happy Father's Day to all the dads. We're having a party for you today. But first, last-minute gift shopping. We have the perfect place to find dad a gift. Check out Golf Headquarters in McAllen. If your dad loves golfing, then this Father's Day, meet your new best friend, Ron Coronado from Golf Headquarters in McAllen. Turn Dad's Day into a Cinderella story at the course with top-notch gear from the headquarters. Even if you're not quite the golfer and you want to get Dad something but don't know quite where to start, Ron has you covered.
Number one, very customer service oriented, very educated or experienced golfers that work here that can basically give you insight into your golf needs, and also can get fitted here. We have professional golfers here that will find the right club, the right irons that fit your swing, so you get club fitting done here. Professional golfers.
There's something for every dad here at Golf Headquarters, from a quality gift that won't break the bank to the most luxurious gift that's bound to have Dad feeling like a king.
Yeah, we have all types of golf bags from TaylorMade, Ping, Callaway. One of the featured ones are G4 bags over there. We also have G4 shoes, and of course Garmin is always a great Father's Day gift. It tracks the distances. It's a handheld watch. It's a really great present to have if you don't want to be clicking on the distance all the time. You just wear it on your wrist.
The more I looked around at Golf Headquarters, the more I realized they really do have just about everything a golf fan would need.
Yeah, we have just about every golfer's needs here, from shoes to belts, socks, caps, shorts, shirts, the whole deal. And then of course golf bags, drivers. We've got TaylorMade drivers, TSR 4 drivers. All of these are a great Father's Day gift.
The best part about Golf Headquarters is their amazing staff, and I met with Americo, who showed me how to test out some clubs. I have a career in this. And then it was time to grip it and rip it at the golf simulator with Hunter to really test out that driver. That was better! Imagine I actually practiced, okay?
We are known for our golf expertise in the industry of golfing. We know basically every golfer's needs, and we work with every golfer to figure out what it is that they want, what they're looking for, and then we'll just make sure we'll fit the right driver, the right irons to their needs.
So visit Rob, Americo, and Hunter this Father's Day to help you find the perfect gift for Dad.
Golf Headquarters, nowhere else to shop but here.
Okay, you got your clubs, what now? Take 5's Trista Castillo took a golfing class and got her bogey on. Let's check it out.
What's up, guys? So today we're doing a golf lesson. I'm a beginner, so I'm very excited here at Tierra Santa, so let's go.
Golfing is one of those hobbies that takes persistence, time, and of course, practice. My photog Rick and I had the pleasure of visiting this beautiful course where the greens were just how I like them and the wind was in my favor.
Ooh, sorry, Rick.
While we rode our golf cart to the first hole, I had one goal in mind, and it was to get a hole-in-one.
Oh! Okay, well, right into the water.
But I definitely needed some help. Meet golf instructor Mike Givelins, who teaches here at Tierra Santa and is a golf coach at Weslaco ISD.
We do lessons, private lessons, group sessions for all the juniors, and they get involved with golf at a young age, and it helps them become better golfers as they grow. I've been golfing since I was about 8 years old. Got introduced to my father. He started taking me to the golf course, and my grandfather as well. So it was a thing we did together, and it was time to bond and just have a good time. And I started to really love it.
I asked Mike if he could help me with my drive and my putting, and his first lesson to me was,
as a beginner, we got to learn how to hold the club, right? Because if they don't hold the club correctly, it's really hard to start the swing, the back swing, the downswing, the movement of the body. So learning how to hold the club is it's super important, very important.
Right now, we're in hole number 18. Is that what you said?
Yes.
Okay, and we're gonna be learning a little bit on how to swing and how to hold the club. I'm getting my driver out. I think this is it.
Keep it right there.
And then we're just gonna swing, right?
Yep, you're gonna swing. Make sure you bend your knees just a little bit.
Okay.
Perfect. Tilt down, tilt back right there.
All right.
There you go.
Oh my gosh, I'm nervous.
You'll be fine.
I'm scared.
You'll be fine.
Okay, I'm gonna follow through.
Better.
After getting in some semi-decent drives, it was time to work on my short game.
Let's learn how to putt.
Practice made perfect, and I finally got my hole-in-one.
Great
Yes!
putt. Great putt.
Finally got it.
Great putt.
+4. Mike says golfing takes time, but it's worth it in the end.
Helping someone put a smile to their face or them see the golf shot, it brings joy to me to help them hit a good shot.
And he thanks his dad for teaching him how to play.
Hey, happy Father's Day, Dad, and thank you for introducing me to golf. I love you. Have a great day.
If you always wanted to play golf but never knew how, call Tierra Santa Golf Course in Weslaco for your golfing needs. For Take 5, I'm Trista Castillo.
In preparation for Dad's big day, the Take 5 team put their golfing skills to the test. Who won the Take 5 Top Golf Challenge? Let's find out. Well, guys, it's a beautiful day today here at Topgolf in Far, and I'm here with David Villarreal. David, I actually love coming to Topgolf myself. It's one of my favorite activities to do right now in the summer, but for someone that's never been here before, tell me about the experience.
So we have an experience just for everybody. If you're a beginner, if you're an expert, you know, there's something everybody can do. Come out, hit a couple balls, have some drinks, have some food, have a good time with your friends. We have golf coaches that can help you out if you're an expert. Obviously we have scores, we have games for the pros, so just come out, have a good time, and join us.
So at first I was really nervous to come because I thought that you actually had to be really good at golf, but that's not always the case, right?
No, it's not. You know, if you're a beginner, if you've never played, if you know you want to learn, we have something for everybody. You can just, like I said, come out, get a group of your friends out, come out, have a good time, hit a couple balls, have a couple, you know, drinks, food, you know, just a good experience. It's all about having a good time with your friends.
Yeah, especially today. So today's a very special day. It's actually Father's Day, and you guys are doing a special offer for fathers, is that right?
Yes, so we do have a special offer for Father's Day. So if you do purchase $50 in a gift card for your father, you do get a $15 gameplay coupon. So you get to play $15 off your gameplay if you do purchase something for your dad today.
And of course, right now it's the summertime. I know you guys are doing some summer camps. Tell me about those.
So we do have Summer Academy for our kids between 6 and 12 years old. It runs Monday through Friday for half the day. So they start on the 19th. You know, come out, come in, sign in your kids. They do get some golf lessons, get coaching, and get practice, and they get a little bit better at golf.
Oh, that's so awesome, especially for the kiddos. And so, David, you were telling me, you know, sometimes people think that it's a little bit too expensive, but you know, it's per bay, is that right?
Yes, so our prices is set up per bay, it's not per person. So if you bring a group of 6, so our bays, they do hold 6 players and 2 non-players, so you can bring a group of 8 and you guys can split the cost. You guys can share the cost of the gameplay, you know, like I said, just buy your food and drinks. So it is per bay, it's not per person.
It's all about having fun.
Yes it is. It's getting everybody out here, you know, getting together, having that good experience.
Well, David, I have a team that's super competitive and ready to go. What do you say?
Yeah, let's get it, let's get going.
Let's do it. winner of Take 5's Topgolf goes to Jonathan. Sorry, Carla. We'll meet again. And if you need another reason to visit Topgolf, it's for the food. Take a look, burgers, wings, nachos, and even desserts. Food, family, and drinks sounds like a perfect combination for a great Father's Day. Still ahead, we have the best way to pair your carne asada this weekend. We'll tell you all about it, and the discount in just 2 minutes. I know this weekend there's gonna be a lot of carne asadas, and if you're like me, you're gonna wanna go with a really good salsa. Lucky for us, Mike Estebanes joins us with Mike Salsas for this week's Take 5 Off. Mike, so what's the discount here? I'm so excited.
So we have $5 off after you order 2 or more. So if you buy 2 or more salsas, you take $5 off. And that's $5 for Channel 5, of course.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for doing that for us. So we're going to be taste testing some of the salsas here. Now, you mentioned that they go from least spicy to most spicy.
Right. So we have the verde was going to be like the least spicy. It's tomatillo, it's jalapeno, it's like lemony, zesty, fresh. And then...
Okay, I love that. It's not very spicy at all.
Right, and that's for people who don't like it too hot, but still want to add a flavor to their dishes and add flavor to their meals and stuff.
It's so good. I can really taste the tomatillo. So Mike, how did you get started making these? Because these are so good and they're popping off on social media.
Well, I appreciate it. Well, we started back in 2020, and this is something that I've always done for my family. It wasn't a course like the 3 different flavors, but something that I've always been comfortable with. And then when we started making them, I wanted them to have like options for people to try. So we did the verde, the roja, and the extra hot, and that was like our base when we ran with. And then we listened to the community, and then we got the mango habanero, and now we have the ghost pepper.
Oh my gosh, ghost pepper. I'm a little nervous for that one, but we'll get to it. So tell me about this one.
The roja is a good like everyday salsa. It's a good mild sauce. People who like, people love it for breakfast. We have people sending videos all the time of them using it for like breakfast and breakfast tacos.
Yeah, with some huevos rancheros.
Right. And this one has like a sweet citrusy beginning, and also has like a habanero like afterburn.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That one has a kick.
Right.
But lucky for us, I love spicy.
Awesome. I know people who love spicy.
So Mike, you're about to set up your own brick and mortar store, is that right?
Right. So we're in the works of opening up here in Weslaco, Texas. This is where I started. This is where I was born. This is where I was raised. So I wanted to open up here at like a centralized hub where we could send up our orders and people could come in and buy stuff. It's gonna be on 88 going north. So just be on the lookout. We'll be opening soon. I always keep my community updated with any small things that we're doing. So we're just finalizing the final steps to get open.
That's so amazing for you, but right now people can buy on your website.
Right, of course. So if you go through any social media, it's always the logo. And if you go through my website, salsamike.com, you can order there as well.
Okay, now we're moving on to our next salsa.
The extra hot.
Okay, extra hot. Tell me about this one.
So that one is roasted habaneros and serrano peppers.
I put a lot.
Right.
No,
you'll be good. If you like spicy, you'll be good. But it stays pretty hot. Yeah,
no, but it's good. It's good. I'm gonna get some water. But one more time, Mike, where can people find you and get this special discount today?
Right now, for this weekend, you can do it on social media, Facebook, Instagram, and you can also find me on Google. My number's there. So you can send me a call or text and get your order out to you.
Well, thank you so much for joining us, Mike.
Thank you for having me.
All right, guys. Speaking of food, I got my grilling on at Rainbow Outdoor Living. Check it out. Hey guys, I'm Carla Salinas, and right now we're at Rainbow Outdoor Living, and I'm joined by Rainbow Ray, and we're gonna be making some burgers on a big green egg. What do you say, Ray?
Let's do it.
All right, let's get started. The big green egg is the perfect grill for everyone. From backyard cooks to professional chefs, people everywhere love the big green egg. And Ray and I made the most delicious burgers on this grill. The big green egg is not your typical grill.
So what we did is we did a little bit temperature control on the big green egg, and we put burgers over charcoal. One of my most favorite foods. You can't get them dry. The big green egg just keeps the moisture in. It cooks up perfectly.
The Big Green Egg is one of the most versatile in the market, as you can sear steak, roast wings, and even bake a pizza. The opportunities are endless.
My favorite part about having the Big Green Egg is just the family getting together. That's what it's all about. And of course, enjoying good food.
So join the Big Green Egg community and get the grill that's gonna make everything you make taste better. For more information, call 956-994-1229 or visit rainbow.rgv.com.
The previous segment was sponsored by Rainbow Outdoor Living.
Coming up, this group of nurses are honoring other nurses, and Channel 5 News morning anchor Trey Serna has all the details on this week's Made in the 956 Extra. There's a museum unlike any other in the RGV. In their collection, motorcycles. Let's look at the Motorcycle Museum in Edinburgh.
In the middle of Edinburgh is the South Texas Motorcycle Museum, where dozens of classic motorcycles are on display. If you're a motorcycle enthusiast, this might be heaven on earth.
We've had people come here, as soon as they hit the door, they say, oh my goodness, gracious. They've never seen nothing like it before.
David Garcia is a volunteer and the secretary-treasurer of the museum. He says the museum's main mission is...
The goal of this museum is to try to educate the people on the history and the life of the motorcycle.
And to celebrate these incredible two-wheeled vehicles.
Roughly we have 100 motorcycles here from 1913 up. We have mainly Indians and Harley Davidsons, a few of the other imports. A lot of them still run.
Now you're probably thinking, where did all these bikes come from?
They came from Mr. Mike Sweeney, which is an orthopedic surgeon here years back in McAllen, and he moved. He didn't want to sell them and have them go into the wrong hands, so we came up with the museum idea.
So, which bikes are visitors most drawn to?
For a lot of people that come in here, the ones that stand out are the ones here in the center, which are from 1914, 1930s and stuff like that. And then we have the Easy Rider replica back there also. There's a lot to see in here.
And as for David?
Well, really, to me, all of them.
The Motorcycle Museum is a non-profit organization run and managed by volunteers who are eager to conserve the history of bikes. We got to take a look at the oldest bike at the museum.
This right here is a 1913 Indian board track racer. Board track racing was outlawed in 1914 because it was too dangerous not only for the motorcycle driver but for the crowd too. They would fly into the stands. This bike here is 110 years old already.
And the most recent.
This one here is our newest one. It's a 2018 Indian. You can see how much they've evolved in 100 years. From no radio to radio and everything in between.
With all of these motorcycles, you can only imagine the number of roads these motorcycles have seen.
I wish they could talk and then we could really understand the stories they have behind them.
The museum is located at 403 East Richardson Road in Edinburgh.
What I'd really like to see is a lot of people from the valley to come check it out, so they can be educated about these motorcycles and stuff like that. Well, I just want to mention that we did it for the valley because there's very few places like this that even exist anymore. And the Valley should be proud to have something like this.
For more information, visit their website at stxmm.net. For Take 5, I'm Trista Castillo.
I'm here with Channel 5 News morning anchor Trey Serna. So Trey, I hear that you recently talked to some Valley nurses that are doing something very special.
Yes, so that's right. So they're called the RGB Nurse Honor Guard, and they attend the funerals and memorials of nurses who have passed, and they honor them with what they call a tribute ceremony. Now, during that ceremony, they recite the Nightingale tribute poem, and the family receives symbolic items like a lamp whose flame is extinguished after the last call. They also get the traditional nurse cap and white rose.
Wow. So Trey, how does someone go about getting a tribute for a family member of theirs?
Yeah, it's actually really easy. So the family has to request it, and they can find the group on Facebook, and on there is their phone number and email address to submit a request. So it's really simple.
And what about maybe a Valley nurse that wants to join the group? How do they go about that?
Again, it's a really simple process. They just had a recruitment meeting recently, but they're always looking for new members. All you have to do is find them on Facebook, give them a call and contact them, and they're always looking for more people to join this initiative, because it's just a beautiful thing to go and pay tribute to fallen nurses and whatnot. So
perfect. So make sure that you find all of that information on their Facebook. Trey, thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Thank you for having me.
If you're looking for things to do in the RGB, we've got you covered. Plus a special message from the Take 5 team when we return. Here's a look at what's going on across the RGB. The City of Bar, Parks and Recreation is hosting Sneaker Fest Shoe and Collectors Expo June 24th from 10 to 7 p.m. Everyone's invited to come buy or sell, or of course, trade your sneakers. For the soccer fans, America versus Rayados is happening at the HEB Park in Edinburgh on June 20th. The game starts at 6 p.m. and if you're looking for a forever friend, Dog Days is happening at the Moon Rock in Harlingen. Come out and adopt or foster from the RGB Humane Society.
Happy Father's Day to the ultimate girl dad, my dad, Ben Arevalo. I love you, Dad. To my father-in-law, who's always treated me like his own. I love you, Grandpa. And of course, to my incredible husband, Jim, our babies and I love you so much. Happy Father's Day.
Feliz Día de los Padres a todos los papás, en especial al mío. Te quiero mucho.
Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there in the Valley, but a special shout out to mine, Alfonso Olivares Jr. Dad, thank you for everything that you've done for me. And Mom, I love you too.
Happy Father's Day to my dad, Lalo Velasquez, and to all the RGB dads out there, and also a big shout out to my mom.
Hola papá, te quiero desear un feliz Día del Padre, espero que la pases muy bien, te quiero mucho.
Happy Father's Day to my dad, Ed Castillo. Love you so much, and happy Father's Day to all the other fathers out there in the Valley. Have fun!
Hola, Pa. Feliz Día de los Padres. Te quiero mucho y gracias por ser el mejor papá de todo el mundo. Y para los otros, thank you all for joining us this weekend. We'll see you again next weekend for more fun.